Oh, hey guys. Welcome back to Too Far Gone Media. Marc Couture here. And today, we're going to talk about a very large establishment. And it's a bank institution called Scotiabank. And I believe it is a Canadian institution. And it's a very large one at that, for at least here in Canada. And yeah, they're doing something not very nice. They're doing it to a veteran. And I'm going to tell you all right now, it's real. And it can happen to any one of us. And I don't know why, because this should all be illegal. Check it out.
Yeah, so like I said, calling to give you just the courtesy of a heads up that you will receive a letter kind of early next week, letting you know that the bank decided to end their banking relationship with you. The bank determined that this relationship is outside of its risk appetite. So typically we don't call customers in these situations, but I recognize you've been a long time client of the bank, so wanted to call to give you the courtesy of a heads up.
Which part of it is too risky for the bank? Is that my military pension?
I'm afraid I don't have any other details.
So they just send you. They just send the messenger guy right on.
Just the messenger here. So sorry about that. And just to let you know, so your branch was just made aware of the news this afternoon. So and again, they don't have any further information. There was a decision made at the head office. And
the head office. Who would that be?
I don't have any other information in terms of names or anything like that. It was.
Why would anybody want to be accountable for anything? That would be foolish. Sorry, continue, please.
Pardon me?
I said sorry, continue, please.
Okay. I understand the frustration. So also as part of ending the relationship, so as of today, you're not to visit any of the Scotiabank branches or bank premises in person without first getting written consent in advance from the bank, from management. So
I'm banned from the bank.
You first have to just reach out and get written consent before you physically come on to any bank premises as part of ending the relationship.
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that there's no reason given for that either, and no one's accountable and there's no one to call for that.
I'm afraid, I don't have any other further information beyond that. Again, I know there's lots you can do online. Obviously, I'm sure you bank online already, but you're welcome to email your branch if there's anything you need help with.
I can email them, but I can't go in and speak to them in person without written consent.
Exactly. So you can email the branch. You can talk about figuring out a way if there's anything you need to do. Yeah, but you'll need to email them first. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot I need to do. I have mortgages and vehicle loans and business, like.
Yep.
And this is effective when? Like right now?
So, no. So the way it will work, so you'll receive the letter, and then you will have 30 days from when you get the letter before your accounts will be closed. So it's not that your accounts will be closed immediately. The letter will spell out kind of the details of how things will work and next steps for each of your accounts. So you'll get more detail there, and that should answer most of your questions. Definitely recommend kind of that you start sooner than later looking for a different bank or alternative arrangements with another institution.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yep. Okay. But again, and so you'll have detail in the letter on each of your accounts and how things will. So, and you should have the letter. I expect it would arrive probably Monday or Tuesday. You should have it.
Right on.
Yeah, and the letter will also include some contact information there if you do want to raise any kind of other questions or concerns. There'll be an email address and a phone number as well on the letter. Although I will caution you, like a lot of banks right now, that calling that phone number, you may not get somebody right away.
Yeah, you don't get people when you call the bank. You get no one. It's kind of a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yeah. So again, that's really, those were the key things I wanted to let you know and wanted to give you this call just so that you had a heads up and you didn't just get that letter and not have the benefit of at least a heads up.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. So just to recap, I'm being debanked. I'm banned from the bank. There is no reasons given. There is no one to contact. And that's it. Is that about right?
So just on the there will be some contact information on that letter that you can use. And again, if there's anything you need help with in terms of your accounts, your actual kind of day-to-day banking services that you can't do yourself online, you can email your branch and get some help from them there. And you can discuss with them if there's anything that you feel like you might need to do in person. But
right.
Please,
well, I might need to sue them because I feel like this is this is discriminatory because of my legal situation, but that's something else I'll have to talk to somebody else about.
Yeah, I understand the frustration. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's not. You don't though. It's not frustration. This is catastrophically ruinous to most people. I can't imagine this is something typically people deal with. So I don't appreciate people saying you understand because you certainly don't. Have you ever been debanked before and had your mortgage cut? I mean, my children live there. So what? Were they just homeless now, or like these are things I have to deal with now? Yeah. So please don't, condescend to me and say that you understand my frustration. This is far beyond frustration, sir.
Okay, that's I get it.
Is that it? Otherwise, I'll clearly. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. I just wanted to let you know, though, there'll be a bit more detail in the letter around your mortgage, but your mortgage will continue to run until I think your mortgage matures on kind of next November 2024.
Yeah.
So that will continue to run up until that date. The bank won't be renewing the mortgage at that time, but I just wanted to reassure you that will continue. It's not that the bank is terminating that.
How do I pay the mortgage if I don't have a bank account?
So that is something that you can
This is outrageous.
Email the branch, and you can work through kind of how that will work and making arrangements with an alternative institution. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Does this letter come with any pamphlets from the government regarding MAID?
There are no pamphlets from the government, no.
No, so the bank's not. Okay. I just didn't know if there was a partnership regarding medical assistance in dying or anything, but all right, that's it.
Not that I'm aware of. Okay, well, thank you, Jeremy, for the time and for talking it through.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah. It's Canada.
Wow. How disconcerting is that? Okay. So I don't know how they're allowed to do that, considering they took bailout money from the government, which means they owe the people, and this is what they're doing to the people. And it's the fact that they're not giving him any reason or any means to contact somebody to find out anything about what's really going on. I don't know. I think this guy should lawyer up. I think he should sue. I think he should sue everyone. Now, it's important as Canadian citizens that we call out these tyrannical companies when they go out there and they're just too far gone and they start harming us like this. This is not good. We need to bring Canada back to the Canadian people, and we need to do it now. This is Matt Couture for Too Far Gone Media. Stay sexy, Canada. Ow, ow.